Hi guys, today's topic is structure of C programs. So we know that usually a C is a structured language. So it has already some predefined structure. Based on that, we write a C program. So first we have to know what are the steps to write the C program. So first, what are the conditions there to write a C program? First, in the program, we write a header file. What does mean by header file? Header file is a predefined processor. So it is the one of the library function that already have a predefined processor. So preprocessor, we will say that. So it has already a preprocessed condition. Based on that, it will perform some task. Then we will include a main function, that is int main or void main. The functions will be included in that. Main function means, what is function? Function means it performs some specific task. It performs task means how it performs means, if the program is too large, then it splits into a subprograms and it performs a specific functions. So that is the main function. Then again, after that, we will have three statements inside that. After the main function, we will initialize the value in the first line. So initialization means we will initialize A, B, some of the variables we will be initialized in the first line. After that, we will declare a variable. What are the process we have to done? So we will declare that variable in that line. Then after that, we will give the printf and scanf statements for that program. So how the printf and scanf will be executed? So how it will be executed means, it will be pre-processed already. So using the header file stdio.h, we will pre-process that. So I told that stdio.h is the preprocessor. So it will execute the functions printf and scanf functions there. So it will call, then after the statements printf and scanf, we call the function. So how we will call the function and where will we call the functions? So if we give the input a comma b, then if the program is to addition the two numbers, so we have to store in a single place. So we will give the program that sum is equal to a plus b. So we have to get the value. So from the initialization, we will call the function and we will give it will get the input from there. So function call will be happened there. Okay, if the program is a large program, how will it run the whole program? So how will we declare the variable? So usually the program can have a subprograms too. So it may be user defined function also. So there are two conditions. The calling the functions may be user defined or optional. That is the option to the user. We can initialize the value. That means call the value a is equal to 10. So we can give while compiling the program, or already we can initialize in the first line int a is equal to 10. Okay, so we are telling initializing the program a is equal to 10. These are variables. What is the int? So int is the integer. So int is one of the data types. Data types means similar types. So int means we give the input as the integer. Then float, character. These are some of the data types. So data types may be user defined or already that is derived or basic data type. So there are three types of data types. Based on that, we have structure, unions, and integer, float, character. These are some of the data types. So we will give the data type, then initialize the variable there. That is the first line. Then we will declare the variables. So how we can declare a variable? We can declare a variable globally or locally. So what does locally means? Locally means we will mention the declare the variable inside the main function. That is inside the curly braces. Inside the braces, we will use the main function. So in the main functions only, if the variable declaration can be done. So there only we can use that variables. But global declarations means it will be used under the header file. After the header file, we will declare the variable there. That is global declaration. So we can use throughout the program. Once you initialize the variable, then another time you don't need to include that declaration. So using the global declaration, it call every time. Every time it will call the variables. If you give a in a subprogram, then the value already you initialized in the global declaration, it will automatically call that value in the subprogram also. Example, if you give addition, subtraction, multiplication, division in the single programs, addition is the one main function. Behind that, after the addition, you will give subtraction. After that, you will give multiplication. So there are three or four parts of functions. So you can globally declare the input, that is a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. So if you initialize the value as a globally, so you don't need to include declare the variable in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Each part you don't need to declare a variable. It will call the function from globally. So it will take the value from the global declaration. So these are the two types of variables. Otherwise, if you declare as a local variable, then you have to give the value a is equal to 10 in addition. Then subtraction also you need to initialize a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. Then each program you have to declare. That is the global declaration and local declaration. And each program there is a body of statements. So it will execute the functions, that is the printf statements and scanf statements. Then it will function along with this. So user defined functions, maybe it is the option of user. If we want, we can use. So it may be function one, more than many functions we can use in that. So these are the basic structure of C. It include that the comment section also will be there. Comment section means we have to, if we want to know what is there, it won't be reflected in your printf statements or I mean to the output, it won't display the comment section. Just you use two slashes, and if you write the code, this is the declaration, this is the global declaration, this is the local declaration. To just to know what is the process in that, to just give the comment about that statement, we use that comment line. So these are the basic structure of C program. Then this is a simple example of basic program. So I told that first we include the header file. So ash include stdio.h. This is the basic header file. This is one of the library function that will function as a printf and scanf. To use these two functions, we include the header file. Then again I told we use the main function. So here we using void main function. So inside the curly braces, we start our program. I told that first initialization will be done there. So int number is the initialization. So we just initialize number. Then we have to give printf statement. So we have to get the number and enter. So printf statement, please enter a number. Then if we print the statement, we have to read that. So we use scanf statement to read the value. So again, you entered percentage d. What is percentage d? That is given in the C program. So I told that we have more data types like integer, character, float. So percentage d is to define int. So int is integer. So define that we use percentage d and we give number. So again we will return nothing in this program. So return 0. If you didn't give that line also, it will be executed. Then output. So first statement is please enter a number. So if you give the number, you will get the output as you entered 6. The output will be get us this. So this is the basic structure of C programs. So you can clearly know that the simple steps, just we have to include a header file, then main function, then initialize, then declare, then we can have more than a single program as a sub program we can have, then user defined function, then comment section, declaration section. These are some of the main criteria we use in the structure of C program. I hope you understand what is the structure of C program. So thank you.